Good evening. The industry of fraud is thriving, impacting lives, draining life savings, and costing Canadians millions. Tonight, we begin a special series on scams. Every day, people across this city and country are falling victim. Last year alone, Canadians lost more than $600 million. This week, we are sharing their stories and advice on how to spot a scam and stay safe in a digital world. We will be hearing from victims who lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and every night experts will join us to discuss what to watch out for, how to protect your online accounts, and what you need to know about how criminals are using artificial intelligence. We begin with the story of an Ottawa couple who lost $300,000 in a suspected investment fraud. CTV's Katelyn Wilson joins us with more. Katelyn.
Patricia, it all started with what they thought was a promising way to secure their future, introduced by people they trusted. But they say what happened next and what they've learned since suggests the losses may stretch far beyond their own.
5 years from retirement, Adnan Siddiqui thought he'd finally built the life he came to Canada for. Instead, he's facing a financial setback he never imagined.
I just lost all faith in humans, especially people that you trust.
He and his wife say they put more than $300,000, a second mortgage on their Ottawa home, into what they believed was a safe investment, a Toronto-based company called Highway Capital, introduced by people they trusted.
They approached us saying that there's this fantastic investment opportunity where we can make a lot of money.
The contract promised a 2% monthly return and their money back after 1 year, signed, they believed, by the company's CEO.
They said that they were investing in two things, I remember. One was stock trading. He said there were no risks. That's exactly what his words were. We're looking at the original agreement.
Siddiqui says payments were supposed to start in July, but July came and nothing. It wasn't until the end of August that 2 months' worth arrived, and then he says everything stopped.
He said, oh, there's a glitch with your banking. Don't worry, it's going to come.
Siddiqui says the man they dealt with, Chief Operating Officer Mark Cummings, eventually introduced them to Eugene Todorov, described as a senior partner. He says they tried to withdraw their investment, but never saw a dime.
Eugene and Mark, they were saying, don't worry, everything's going to be fine.
CTV News has learned of at least 5 others with similar stories, including 2 named in an ongoing civil lawsuit with a combined $1.5 million in losses. But those involved say that total could be much higher.
And the man listed as CEO, Vlad Marchuk, says he left the company in April 2023, and the signature on the Siddiqui's contract is a forgery. In an email, Cummings denies all allegations and declined further comment. We reached out to Todorov as well, but did not hear back.
The fact that they are using others to recruit some of these victims suggests that this is a relatively large-scale operation.
This senior fraud investigator says the way the investment was pitched raises concerns, especially the unusually high returns.
That, in and unto itself, is a huge red flag.
The Ontario Securities Commission wouldn't say if it's investigating, but confirms neither Highway Capital nor Mark Cummings are registered to deal or advise in securities in Ontario. As for Siddiqui, he says the hardest part isn't just losing the money, it's the trust.
I still believe that we were pushed into doing something that we were not ready or willing to do by people that we completely trusted.
And both Cummings and Todorov are listed as defendants in an ongoing civil lawsuit filed by other investors seeking to recover their money. And records show Todorov was previously charged by the Ontario Securities Commission in 2016 with fraud and unregistered trading, along with other related violations. Patricia?
And Katelyn, where does that civil lawsuit stand right now?
Well, I spoke with the lawyer representing 2 of the alleged victims in that lawsuit. They are currently waiting on a decision. Both clients are seniors. One invested more than $400,000 with Highway Capital, the other more than $500,000. And just like the Siddiquis, they say the payments eventually stopped. Again, Mark Cummings denies all allegations.